Amazing Facts with Angelina. Welcome back to Amazing Facts with Angelina. Today's focus is on worms. Worms and more worms. A worm is a creature that doesn't have bones. They have long, slender and soft bodies. Worms are everywhere. They can be found in soil, oceans, ponds, rivers, and even inside animals and people. Yes, friends, they live inside you and me. They crawl out of the nose, mouth, and even your bottom. They even play around in your lungs and other tubes in your body. Worms can be divided into 12 phyla or categories. Spoon worms. There are more than 230 species. Roundworms. There are 15,000 known species. Segmented worms. There are over 22,000 species. Earthworms are an example of segmented worms. Ribbon worms. There are over 1,000 species. Most are found in the ocean. Peanut worms. There are 300 to 500 different species. Acorn worms. There are 111 known species. Flatworms. More than 2,500 species. Horsehair worms. There are about 20,000 known species. It includes tapeworms and pinworms. Arrowworms. There are over 120 species. Spiny-headed worms. There are about 1,330 species. Velvet worms. There are about 200 species. Priapulida. About 20 species known. All these worms are very different from each other. Isn't God amazing? Our reporters, Sophie and Maggie, will tell us more facts about worms.
A worm can regrow some parts of its body. If you cut a worm open in half, depending on where the cut is, the worm can regrow that part of its body. A worm has 5 parts located near its head. If you cut that part of the body, which is before the patella, the worm may not be able to regrow its tail. Please do not go cutting worms now.
All living things need oxygen to survive. Worms cannot breathe in oxygen through their mouths, and they do not have a nose or lungs. Instead, worms breathe through their skin.
Now, let's go to Nicholas for our Did You Know section.
Did you know that worms can eat up to half their body weight every day and can double the population every 60 to 90 days? So if you start a wormery with 1 kilo of adult worms, they will eat 500 grams of food every day. And after a couple of months, you should have double your population of worms.
But God appointed a worm when dawn came the next day, and it attacked the plant and it withered. Jonah chapter 4 verse 7. God made worms and they obey him when he speaks. We should do the same. God says we should forgive each other if we want him to forgive us. If we do not forgive each other, God will not forgive us. Until next time, it's me, Angelina, going away.